Hi, I'm Brad, and welcome back to the channel, I guess. I haven't been on this for a long time now, and yes, people have been obviously thinking about it, and if you have watched, then obviously you must be thinking why I left for so long. Um, After the mental health video, kind of things did kind of go down the hill. A lot happened to me personally, and the way I saw the world was very different to everyone else. I don't want to elaborate on that because I don't want to be seen as an attention seeker. Because I know a lot of people seem to connect depression with attention, and I don't want that. I don't want people to be all over me like a charity case because I've had those depression issues. Um, I'm working hard. There's a lot I am working on locally and with the whole community. Like, there's quite a few things I'm working on. And a few had to get really pushed back, like a lot, which sucked just because of my mental state. I wasn't able to physically have that emotional connection with my projects, which you really need when you're someone like me. You know, I like to put a lot of emotion when it comes into my work. My work is me. You know, when I'm a media student, when I'm an art student, everything that I do is me. You know, a lot of artists will say that a lot of their work does resemble a lot about themselves and what they were feeling at that point in time. And I don't want my work being slack because I physically felt like I was just slacking, you know? Again, this video is probably going to be really long and I apologize. I need to apologize because I broke a promise. And I hate breaking them. It breaks my heart. And that's for reasons that go way back. And I know I shouldn't use the word promise, especially when it came to the channel trailer, like the very beginning on like what this channel is. It's just there was a lot that I had to process and I had to deal with what I had to sit through. And I just need people to understand that. You know, just there was a lot. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's none of your business. But I feel like I can grow stronger from this point on. Yes, I'm not fully there, but I feel like I've got that passion still to make a video randomly like this. You know, I want to make my content differently. You know, I want to make it different to everyone else. I don't want everything to be the same. And I made this channel to really get out of a lot of places. We've all made mistakes. We've all done stupid things. We've all done countless things. But when I made this, because I wanted to be different, I wanted to be able to show myself in a different light. And look, I'm just talking to my phone in my bedroom, pretty much talking to myself, but I want to share these because this is what I'm thinking. There's 1,000 things that wrap through my head every single day. And it's a day in the life of Brad, really. Day in the life of Brad. I became very shut off when I was still speaking to people. I used to speak to people quite a lot, and I still do. Like, I'm a bit of a chatterbox, but not in the ways that I should have. I didn't open up as much, and this isn't. Again, I feel really weird making these videos because I feel like it's all for attention, and I know that no matter what title I give this video, everyone's going to call it clickbait. Or I'll get to school tomorrow and people will be like, oh, why the hell would you act like this? Or whatever. And that won't bother me unless it's... There's only some things that bother me when it comes to content and people talking about it. And that's when, Brad, you're being slack, you won't get anywhere. That is where it really gets me. because I know I've got opportunities. I'm running pretty much a business at 16. And I'm not talking about this channel here. I'm doing things outside of YouTube in my own workplace that I'm running a business at 16, partnered up with someone. I'm getting places. Like, some people don't understand and they don't really think before they speak, and it's been multiple people. So I know a friend told me this recently, and don't take that offensive. It wasn't you, okay? That's not what's really affected me. And I know he's gonna watch this video because he does follow it. And no, it's not you, man. Don't just calm, okay? It's fine. But it was said quite a lot, and I believed it for a while. And when things are said a lot, you do start to believe it. It's like when they tell people, don't call someone stupid, don't call someone that, because after a long time they go, oh, well, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Instead of saying I'm sorry for something. Look, I'm ranting over again, and I've lost my place. I learned a lot, especially over the last 2 years. Last year was the roughest year of my life. And then this year was just... Man, it was bad. There was definitely some highlights. There was definitely some great things that happened in the last 2 years. But then again, there was quite a lot in the last 2 years that have affected me and probably will for the rest of my life. Yeah. I need to say this just to get it off my chest. And I don't care about the view count. I don't care about the dislikes. I don't care about any of that. And that's, from the beginning, I have said, I don't need that. That's not what I need. That's not what I want, you know? It's not what I want. When I do YouTube, I want it to be about me. I want to be able to look back in a few years and look and be like, don't worry, it's going to be alright. You know, I can't wait to watch this video in a year's time, 2 years' time, and know I'm okay. That's what means the world to me. I know I'm going to be okay. And I've got so much support. Don't think I haven't had that. I've had amazing support from family. Like, my family's been amazing. Like, just amazing. And my mates, like, I can't thank some of my friends so much. They mean the world to me. They've done so much. It's those mates that you have, and there's only a handful that I really do have that do this. It's those handful of mates that are always there. No, it's not just like, oh, I'm always here and text or whatever, and then they never really show it. Because there's a lot of mates that go, I'm always here, I promise. And then you either call them, you text them, anything like that, and it never... They're not, okay? They just say that to make themselves feel better, to make themselves boost their ego, when really they're not that type of person. It's those friends that you can call any time of night. It's those mates that, when they see you down, they get your mind off it. You know, that it's the best thing in the world. And, again, there's things that can hurt with friends. There's things that are like the best thing ever when it comes to having some good mates. I do believe that the person you are really does change with the circle you're with. I believe that. You see people change, especially when you hear this a lot when new people come into it. It's like, oh, that guy was so nice, and they started hanging with these people. Like, I get that. Because when you hang with different people, you act differently. You adapt differently, you know? I keep looking over here, I apologize. Like, I need to look at the camera. I was mixing with the wrong people for a little bit. And I made some mistakes, yes. That happens in life. Always does. I've screwed around with friends a few times, and they have done to me as well. I'm being honest. And it got to the point where I didn't really trust many people face to face. I didn't. And I ended up really connecting with one of my best mates that's moved, and I just spoke to him every night. I didn't tell him much that was going on first. I just kept speaking. And I normally did that anyway, but I did it more. And I kept doing that, and then, things happen, he gets a girlfriend, and that I fully respect that because I was the same. When I got a girlfriend and he was single, like, there was a lot that was going on. So I let him go with that. That was awesome, and I'm happy for them both. If they do see this, I'm so proud of you two. And with your mental state, you seem to think so negative of yourself and whatever. And so what I did is I pulled myself out of that situation, and I didn't text him as much. I didn't call him as much, and he was actually worried. And he actually did text me at one point, or he brought it up in a call, just saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, we haven't really spoken much." And he never says that because we don't normally, we're talking all the time. So I shut myself out, and what happened was I connected with a lot of people that were so far away from me that when I needed people, I really couldn't physically be with them. And that affected me big time. Like, two of my real close mates and the closest mates don't live close. And that affects me heaps. Yeah, it does. Look, I am so happy for the people I have in my life. The select few that really do have my back. My family that has been amazing, and I can't thank them enough. I'm still the passionate 16-year-old you see every time you let up on my page and that little trailer plays. I'm still that passionate 16-year-old. It's just that right now it's only just harder. So I'll have to let you go. Talk to you soon. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.